Thank you, love source God, for allowing me to be the receiver and the speaker of the tarot and channeled messages that are most relevant for my brothers and sisters of humanity for September 26th, 2017. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Julie. Good morning, Mandy. I am live right now here on YouTube with you. I'm so grateful to be here. My voice is still trying to wake up. You get to hear it before anyone else today. So I have one baby sleeping next to me. She's over here. And two others in the other room. Let's see what are the messages for our beautiful, blessed day today. Good morning, Bernie. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. That just flipped over in my hand. I have to take it. I can't ignore the card ignoring when it comes out in the palm of my hand. So let's see what that's all about. We got the ignoring card out. What's the underlying energy? What is the underlying? Satisfaction. That's interesting. I just heard I can't get no satisfaction. And what we need to do is we need to pay attention to what we're thinking. Are we really putting it out there that we're never satisfied? Are we really never satisfied? Because if we're never satisfied, we can never be satisfied. There's got to be something that satisfies us. And we got to be, if we want to be satisfied, the secret to being satisfied is being satisfied. I know it sounds ridiculous. It sounds absolutely ludicrous. It doesn't even really make any sense, does it? But if we want to be, thank you, Stephanie Lynn says that's a good point. If we want to be satisfied, my dear, we have to find some satisfaction. What satisfies you? Good morning, Karen Owens. Thank you for joining the channel this morning. There's got to be something in your life that's satisfying. And your job, oh yes, I haven't said this in such a while. Your job is to be the best investigator of the blessings in your life. Your job is to be the best investigator of all the reasons you have to be satisfied in your life. If you can do that, you'll find so many more reasons to be satisfied. But I'm seeing here with the word ignoring coming out, it just seems as though there's some satisfaction right in front of your face that we're just not paying attention to. Let's see what does the Play School flashcards have to say to us today. Oh, okay, that one just flew right off and over. You know, I always take those. We have the 9 kites. Okay. The 9 kites for me are definitely in harmony with the message that I've been speaking thus far, because it deals with aligning our thoughts, allowing our thoughts to gather and fly, putting our best wishes out there, our best vision for ourselves, our best creation for ourselves, using our imagination, our imagination, and allowing that to fly, allowing it to be. And 9 is a all-encompassing completeness, a wholeness that can relate to everything that we've been through, a wholeness that comes out of everything that we've learned and experienced. What's the underlying energy below this deck here? The 5 dinosaurs. 5 dinosaur faces looking like 5 coins, looking like a 5 of pentacles, looking like a change in our physical reality is the message I'm hearing here. 5 about dealing with change, the pentacle from me talking about physicality, and a change in our physical circumstances. For somebody that's dealing highly with your financial situation, like if you are so upset and so dissatisfied with your financial situation, and that's all you can find to think and talk about, my dear, you're not going to bring any better finances in that way from that place. I'm just saying, okay? So, I'm going to ask now, if you have not yet had a reading from me within this week, let me put it that way. Put your name up. I'm going to pull the first 3 names that I get for a free card after the daily. Julie, you're on. Julie, you're on. I'm looking at the screen, so put your names up. Only while this is live, guys. I'm getting some comments later on. It's so cute. Nicole, you're on. Okay, and I got room for one more for today. One more person for today, my dears. And so you want to make sure, Lakia, okay, you want to make sure that you are tapped in, tuned in, turned on. What does that mean? You got to be subscribed. You got to tap the bell so you know when to get on, so that you know that I'm going live. And you want to just be active in the channel, you know. Your activity in this channel, what it does is it sends a signal to the universe that says, hey, I'm going to be watching Melinda NailFanatic and her tarot reading. So any personal messages that I have can be delivered through her. And since I am accessing tarot and channeled messages, you'd be surprised how accurate these messages can come out for you, although they're daily general, yeah? So now we're going to get into the general message of the day, which deals more on a spiritual level, and sometimes it touches on finances or romances or family or such. However, it is a general spiritual focus, okay? So let's see what is the message for us today. And the first card out I like is going to be our situation. Then we'll deal with our best course of action and what the target we're being brought to is, and the underlying support. So the situation is the embrace card, the world. The best course of action, believe and succeed, 6 of Wands. The target we're being brought to is the 3 of Pentacles. And the underlying support for the situation is the base chakra. Okay. The world. We are at this place of great satisfaction here. We are at this place where we know we can believe and succeed. We are at this place when we reach out, we get every bit of what we need. We are also at this place where we know we have everything we need to survive. We have all of our security. We are secure. We are fine. We are grounded. We are safe. I feel a strong sense of feeling that the world is in your hands, understanding how it follows your commands, having an understanding of your role in your world, of your spiritual purpose, and truly embracing it is important for you today. I feel that with that, as you do that, embracing your purpose, embracing your soul's journey, embracing your creation of your life's experience. I believe and I succeed. I am believing, I am succeeding. These are a couple of affirmations for you today. I am embracing my world. I am believing in my success. I am succeeding because I believe. I am believing. I am succeeding. I am successful. I am embracing my success. I am allowing my beliefs. Best course of action today. Since you're at this point of culmination, it behooves you. It is to your greatest benefit that you get a feel of the success. Feel yourself progressing. Feel yourself advancing. Feel your success as your best course of action today. Again, being the best investigator, okay, in your life, of your successes. The target we're being brought to is this card, the Three of Pentacles, that says reach out. I feel that what we're being brought to is realizing that as we put our beliefs out there to the world, we're going to find a world that is ready to embrace and accept and be supportive. I also feel that each one of these different hands is also representative of each one of the different things that you have believed and succeeded yourself to be capable of, to complete your different talents, your different skills, your different services and offerings. And as you put them out there in their various different natures, you are providing support for one who has yet to see what their offerings are, for one who does not look at what services they have and what experiences they have in the light that you see yours. So this is a bifold message here, that not only is the universe supporting your sharing of your arts and your heart and your creations and your businesses and your words and your spirituality, however the world you live in is being supported by it. So that's beautiful. Okay. The words that you have definitely project power into the world. Okay, if you didn't know that, I am here to testify that the words that you project into this world, if you're projecting love over this planet, love over humanity, and peace and happiness, I project love, peace, and happiness to this planet all the time. And when I first began doing it, I saw the effect of that. And we can and we do. So, oh gosh, yes. I put a post up on my page yesterday. If you're on my Facebook, which you're all welcome to join me on social networking, you saw the post I put yesterday. It says something to the effect of, my friends are all posting these political rants, and I'm over here like, can I sell you a vibrator to help you chill out? To help you relax and calm down, you know? You have something. It may not be a vibrator that you're selling. Like me, I do actually sell vibrators, but you have something that you are able to offer your society that is assistance for them. And at a time when there are many who are politically charged at this time, we know that resistant behaviors do not allow for the evolution that we're desiring. So if we go out there and we protest for blankety blank blank blank, pick your choice. There's a lot of shit that people are protesting about right now, okay? Our very energy in the protest detracts from the solution that we want to see, which is a dissipation of the need for protest. So your power is more in being that very dissipation by not lending your very powerful and very mighty energy to a situation of resistance. So I'm here noticing and hearing, that's why the word ignoring comes out as well. There are some things that are not to your satisfaction. Protesting and ranting and raving about them is not going to lessen that. It is going to add additional resistance, which will continue to hold off the satisfaction that you had desired. So let your kites fly high. Let your 9 kites fly high. What is the 9 kites? Let your 9 wishes fly high. Allow yourself to be in alignment with the feeling of satisfaction through finding those things that are satisfying and allowing your vibration to fly high with that. That's how we affect change in humanity. Let's get into our financial messages, our financial flow tarot for today. That was kind of heavy, guys. Like, that got really heavy. The messages, the way that was just coming out there, that got kind of heavy. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. You're good. The support that we have for all that is our base chakra. It's the fact that we're so grounded, that we are connected to our physicality, and that our physicality is connected to one another. So just remember that we are one, and we can lend our energy individually as parts of the whole to the believing in the succeeding, or to the ignorance. Wow. Okay. Gotcha. So let's get into this financial flow message. Let me give it one more shuffle. Then we'll cut and pull. Just because I get into being so lengthy with my readings these days. So if anything I said thus far has resonated to what you needed to hear today, give the video a thumbs up. I will look forward to reading your comments once this video has posted, and I am going to try to catch whatever comments I can on screen. However, when I am reading the cards in a live stream like this, my focus is mainly on the cards. Half the time my eyes are closed, just so you know. Okay, we have the 8 of Wands as our situation. The 10 of Swords is our best course of action. The 3 of Coins coming out again as the target. The underlying support is the Hangman, Major Arcana 12. Regarding our financial flow, we are seeing things from another perspective lately. That is our Hangman. So where we saw lack and limitation before, we're beginning to see abundance and prosperity. The situation today is one of a lot of communication, a lot of activity, a lot of ideas coming in, a lot of work, different items for different ones of you. You choose the part that resonates to you. But there's a lot of stuff going on. For some of you, you're just doing a lot of different careers, just like me. You got 50-11 careers. That's what Nancy says. My friend Nancy says, Melinda, you're like a Jamaican. You got 50-11 careers. And she said that when I had 2. Now I have literally 3 businesses and 3 other careers on the side. So, some of you are like that. You know, you got a lot of different stuff going on, and then you're on full-time mommy, auntie, grandma. And some of you are like that. You have, you're hopping from here to there. You're the ringmaster over a lot of different things going on top of everything that you're doing yourself. For somebody regarding your finances today, you're going to have a lot of different clients contacting you, new clients contacting you, appointments being scheduled. Your best course of action is a 10 of Swords, to be decided before you speak. Have that final answer in place. So before you speak to anyone, before you answer any of these requests, before you communicate back, it is very important that you double check your schedule. Make sure that you have everything slotted appropriately for time's sake. Make sure that you haven't overlooked any other engagements. Make sure that you've got time in there for your children's recitals, for your wife's birthday, for your husband's family dinner. I don't know what it is. You have something that you need to just make sure before you take action that it's your final decision, that you are totally lined up with it, so that there's no later regret. Because I feel that there's a need to just reassure with your time and dates. Make sure you're putting your appointments into your date book on the correct date. Make sure if you need alarms, those alarms are set. If you need your alarm 2 hours ahead, make sure it's not going off at the time of. It is going off 2 hours ahead. All of those little details of thought, of planning. Make sure that you're taking the best course of action. Why? Because you know you're going to have success with every one of these appointments. The world is open up to you right now. You have a lot of things going on, and some of these are not appointments. Again, some of these are projects. So if you're in the middle of projects, you want to make sure you would want to build a project flow chart with your deadlines, with your due dates, with your steps you need to take so that you have everything. If this is as simple for some of you as you got to go grocery shopping today and you got to take the children with you, well, you better make sure you got your list in order before you get out the door. Make sure that you remember the children's sippy cups and diapers, blah, blah, blah. You feel me? Stuff like that. Why? What we're being brought to today, again, in support of this card, is the 3 of Coins. We're being brought to the 3 of Coins, which is about, in our financial sector, this is about a level of mastery of skill and experience that allows you to be of service in the world around you. So this is, again, you offering your services, selling your goods, providing assistance. This is also having enough to share and to spare. This is that spiritual blessing of finances coming in. For somebody, there's a tripling today. A tripling. I heard there's a tripling, okay? A tripling of finances, a tripling of workload for somebody, or tripling of the effect that you are having in the community which regarding finances today. For some of you, it's going to be about dealing with the 3 children. For some of you, this is going to be about 3 different projects. For some of you, this is getting together with your 2 business partners to discuss this new plan that y'all have for business, because there is a new perspective, a new plan, a new idea, a new viewpoint as the underlying support for our financial flow today. Definitely. And base chakra does deal with money. It does deal with where we live and how we live. Yeah. So the one bit of advice I have here is, if you feel more in a state of agony or fret, just calm down and remember that you will succeed. That all of this is already slated for your success. So just chill, go with the flow, be where you're at when you're there. Remember that spending time in worry and irritation over something that's yet to occur, all that does is steal right now from you. Because right now, you can only do what is available for you to do right now. If there's nothing for you to do to resolve an issue or to settle anything at this time, then your best course of action is to let that rest until there's time for you to do actually something about it. So, in regards to finances, what does that mean? Don't worry about money for next month's rent if you know, you're just waiting on a check. If you're just, don't worry, period. Let me just correct that. Regardless of what it is you're waiting on, worry is going to put you in a place of lack and limitation. Worry is a lack and limitation based thought. If you apply that to your finances, I promise you that within no time, you're going to end up without finances. That is the truth. So rather than worrying about finances, you want to go in to believe and succeed. You want to be decided that you have all these things working out for you. Love Source God makes things happen really fast on your part, because the Eight of Wands definitely talks about quick moving energy. And you're just decided that you have success in everything, and stay in that place of knowing from experience. Look, instead of worrying, look and investigate your life for all the times things worked out for you. And also, if you can't do any of that, just try to find a way to have a good time. And as you do that, say, Love Source God, I am able to just chill and relax because I know you have this entire universe that's got my back, and I am your divine child. As you are the creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, I am in abundance and prosperity. You know, these are the types of thoughts that will behoove you instead of work against you. Now let's get into our romantic love life. What is going on in love for us today? The situation is the Two of Fire. The best course of action is the Ace of Water. The target is the Seven of Fire that we're being brought to, and the underlying support is the Hangman. I love the doubles today. Underlying support is the Hangman. So today is about, the situation is Two of Fire. For somebody, this is about taking a new path, a new course of action. For somebody else, this is about partnership, working together to complete something different. Your best course of action, the Ace of Water. Let the new love flow. Embrace the new love. Treat it as though it is your very valuable pearl of high value, yeah? Embrace it. Treat it as a value that you see in it. You know, if you value it, it comes back as the value that you value it, yeah? And embrace it. And also, this Ace of Water is definitely about self-love. Is definitely about self-love as well. For somebody, this is a new relationship, is all that you can think about. The new relationship is all you can think about. And so guess what? You have that chance now coming in. For some of you, you have a new relationship possibility with the Sagittarius coming in, is what I'm hearing. For somebody out there, though, I see a story more of a single person who is making choices of how they want their romantic love life to unfold, and holding that standard so close and that vision so close that they're willing to be so trusting and persistent in that vision, in that dream. And they're saying, "No, I'll just wait here. until something better comes along, until it matches my vision, until it looks like my dream, until I see that I am respected as a queen. I'm sure there's some other rhymes in there too. I didn't plan that. That just kind of came out that way. Somebody really feels that way though. That's why it came out that way. For somebody else, there's a situation here where you are partnered and you and your partner have taken a decision to try something different. You're looking at moving in a new direction. You're looking at moving to a new place. You love each other very dearly and you've both found something that you really value in a new city. Somebody wants to go to Florida really bad. Somebody has a deep, you and your partner in a couple, you have a deep, strong motivation to go to Florida and do some volunteer work, something like that. You will be persistent. You will take all the protective gear that you need. You will take all the beautiful words to share, the beautiful spirit to care, and you will go out there and you will do the work and you will put yourself in a place that is very much in limbo right now because they're dealing with all these different situations. And so you're going to stay there for a while. I'm seeing a couple of weeks, 12 days, possibly 12 weeks for some of you. For somebody, that's a very specific message, not some of you. For somebody, that's a very specific message. I see here for somebody else that 12 weeks ago you started getting to know somebody, and now that person you're getting to know, it's starting to actually blossom into another situation. And so in this, you can see something you want to stick with and grow with and be involved with longer. I definitely see that this person has children and you have children. I feel that both of you have children and this is like a Brady Bunch situation totally. It's like if we get together, we're going to need a minivan or a passenger van or a bus. Oh my God. And boy, can I relate to that feeling. Oh my God. So that's really interesting. Regarding romance, let's ask God, what other messages do we have for today? I'm hearing if you're single and you walked away from a relationship, you're at this point where I'm just going to be persistent. I'm going to stay single for a while now. I just don't want to be with anybody right now. I've been through so much. And none of them have really loved me right. And I finally see that. And instead of loving them the way that I did, I'm going to pour that love into myself. So somebody's really at that point of resolution of, I'm going to pour that love all into myself. Hey, if that's you, give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you put your comment because that's a big deal. Big props to you. Big ups to you. When you realize that you have been pouring and pouring outward and outward and outward, and you finally say, you know what? No more outward. I'm going to pour it inward. I'm going to fill my cup first. And I'm going to continue doing that for a while. And I think I'm willing to just be in this position for a while so that I can see things in a new perspective, so that I can get my own self-security down, get my own self with my own self before I try to be with someone else. That's real maturity there. And I'm definitely seeing that there. All right, let's get into our free card draws. Julie, Nicole, and Lakia, you're today's winners of free card draws. I'm going to once again use the archetype deck, and I'm going to ask that you focus on your situation. I will literally pull one card for you. That one card is going to be the path for your highest, lightest, and brightest good regarding the situation that you have put in your mind. I've had some excellent feedback on the permanent video comments that I've been able to access and read, and I'm so grateful for those because boy, spot on messages, exactly what you're going through messages. This is exactly what I love to be a part of. And so first up is Julie. So let's ask God, what are the messages for Julie? What are the messages for Julie? What are the messages for Julie? Quickly, sorry, let me bring that to a pause for a moment. I wanted to mention something else before I get into that, and I totally spaced it, and Leslie brought it back. For those of you who have ordered and who are utilizing your personal words of clarity decks, your custom words of clarity decks at home. These cards are from our custom word of clarity deck. Please understand that this is an interactive deck. You are highly encouraged to put your own words, add the images to the deck as you are utilizing yours at home. And you have an inspiration, and you're like, oh, but it says this one says understanding, but I get the overstanding or learning or something. Add that in there. Grab your favorite pen, add it in there. These are available for your use at home. They're very fun. They're very interactive and very simple to use. You don't have to have any tarot knowledge to use these. I've had a client who purchased one recently say it was the first deck she's ever purchased. She's the first one to tell me that. So I look forward to her having a great time with those and hearing her feedback on those. She should have those by Wednesday, I think it is. Or Thursday. I forgot. Anyways, either way, these are available for your use at home. My website has more details on how you can obtain your own custom words of clarity deck. So the website is there. Also, for personal consultations, the website will tell you how to move about that, because my personal consultations are always by donation, which means you set the price of your reading according to the value of the information to you. I do that because my spiritual work, although it is always very accurate, should be available for everyone. I do have limits as far as phone readings and personal face-to-face readings. I am available to travel to do readings, so there's a lot of different opportunities available there to work with me. So, back to this for Julie. Leslie Scott, what's the message for Julie today? What is Julie's message today? What is the message for her highest, lightest, and brightest good? Okay. Ooh, okay. All right. Now this card right here, and I have a special connection, okay? This is the Messiah card. And we will start reading the shadow attribute. Says exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. However, the light attribute, Julie, for you says serving humanity with humility. What a powerful, beautiful thing that you do, my dear. I see you connected with all things. Even the planets are moving by your will. Also, offering freely and openly the skills, talents, the services that you have in a beautiful way. I feel you as one that as you go about your day, if you're in a store or a restaurant, a gas station, whatever, you always have something beautiful to extend to others, whether it's through actual words of beauty or just through radiating that love, peace, and happiness energy. You're the type to stop and help someone with their bag. You're the type to stop and say something, hold the door open. Oh, I'm sorry you dropped this. And this is the course of action in which you find your highest, lightest, and brightest good. This is the course of action that brings you to the place that you chose to be for this life's journey. You know that you have sacred knowledge and information, and you're willing to give it and to share it. And you're always willing to learn more. But because you are always willing to learn more, the understanding of situations that you have is so vast. Your relatability factor is so high. You know how to communicate. You know how to demonstrate. And through all this, you are serving humanity with humility. And we thank you, Julie. Continue to do the beautiful work that you are doing. People say light workers. You are that. People say earth angels. You are that. You are providing so much. And even if you did not interact with another human being and all you do is sit in the mountain in meditation and raising your vibration and your energy to where you overflow love, peace, and happiness to this planet, you are still doing all that. Understand that with this technology and skill, you have not the requirement of a word be spoken. Understand that. Okay, Julie, that's your message, my dear. Thank you for tuning in and allowing me to do your message for you. I look forward to reading in the permanent comments your messages about how that resonates. And I'm kind of looking at the screen now. So, Nicole, you're up next, my dear. Nicole, make sure you're focused on the situation that you would like to get solutions to. Highest, lightest, and brightest course. One card for you. Okay. What is the message for Nicole? Love Source God. Okay, that's it. Yeah, that's definitely it. Did you see the way it just danced out of the deck? I love these things. Oh. Child Divine is your message today. The shadow attribute, an inability to defend oneself against negative forces. The light attributes, innocence, purity, and redemption, suggests a special connection with the divine. So, understand that, first off, Nicole, you are always blessed and safe and protected in your skin, no matter where you stand. It is not about the crystals. It is not about the totems. It is not about anything more than the power that you command. If you feel you need a crystal and a totem, you will. If you feel that you need something to protect you, you will. If you remember that you are the divine child of the creator of all that ever is, was, would be, or could be, and by extension, all things belong to thee, you will always be blessed and safe and protected, no matter where you stand in your skin, free to be yourself, free to express and play, free to dance and sing and do and create and be. I see great creativity coming out of you, and some of this creativity that's coming out of you is from your childhood, from the passions that you had when you would play. I feel that on some level you've been wondering what it is you should do. And if that is at all true, go back to the playful child that lies and lives within you. Give it the breath of life. Let it come out and play. Let that child come out and do and be and have a word to say. You embracing life, both arms open. Wow, that took my breath away, brought tears to my eyes and a big smile. This is totally me, feeling the love and gratitude. That was what I got from Julie. That's awesome. I looked up just in time to catch that, Julie. I was definitely looked down. I see with you, Nicole, the stars. Something in astrology is really important right now. Have you been watching astrology? If you have not, you should. There are some important messages in astrology. Astrology may be a course that you choose to embrace at this time. There are some wonderful astrologers on YouTube. I suggest finding some that resonate towards your heart. And a trip to Mexico, something about a trip to Mexico. The little sarape looking jacket shirt thing that this child has on stood out, and I heard a trip to Mexico, whatever that means for you, Nicole. This is your message, okay? Embrace that part of you that is the child of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, that protects you automatically by your existence. You are protected. Understand this. These words are true. And speak it out. And look for evidence of it. And play and bask in that energy, okay? Nicole, thank you so much. Lakia, it's your turn. Lakia. I do ask that if you have received a free card within the week, that you refrain from putting your name up so that others have the opportunity. I do ask that if you are interested in having a free card pulled for you, that you subscribe and tap the bell so you'll know when I come on live, because there's not a specific time. It's just in rhythm and rhyme with the rest of my life that I do this. And that way you can have the opportunity to, first off, get your daily general messages that we did, which resonate highly with folks every day, and also have the opportunity for a free card pull, because this is really fun and I love doing this. And so I make sure that I have a few extra minutes to do it. So what's the message for Lakia at this time? What Source God was the message for her highest, lightest, and brightest good? The Source God for Lakia. Lakia. This one. Nope, not that one. Oh, that one. Okay. Networker comes out for you. The shadow attributes say, hold on. I watch astrology. Nicole says, every day, King Leo, thank you so much. I am grateful, resonated completely. Absolutely. That's wonderful. I love the Leo King as well. So that's a good one. Thank you so much for sharing that. Okay. The networker card for Lakia now. Shadow attributes conveys information only for personal gain, spreads fear and falsehood. So this is a totally shadow attribute about that gossip. The light attribute enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. So here you are. Here you are, Lakia. You running around throwing mail around. You like running around throwing mail around your world. Saying, here, get it. Whoever finds it, get it, get it, get it. You're delivering messages, my dear. What I hear is you're delivering messages to help society. You are delivering messages to help empower your brothers and sisters. You are delivering messages to help bring awareness of our social power, of our, I'm hearing Hour of Power. There's an old religious show that was called The Hour of Power. And we are definitely living in an hour of power right now as the energies are so enhanced. And I just feel that you're communicating this to the world around you. You're telling them, you're sharing it. You're like, look, this works for me. That works. Blah, blah, blah. Try this. Try that. This is what this did for me. This is what that did for me. Look at the success I had here. Look at all that I accomplished through this, that, or the other. And as you share this, you are in harmony with your purpose. And you are only able to share that which you have firsthand knowledge of, what you have experienced and what you have come to know. Okay? And so, continue to do this sharing work. Continue to be willing to speak. I see you as that one that wherever you go, you have something to say to the people that are around you. And that's a good thing. Offer those compliments. Shower that love. Share what a high vibration mentality looks like, feels like, talks like, walks like, speaks like, lives like. Put it out there. Because this is your power. And and I'm also hearing that as you do that, understand that certain ones are going to be drawn away from you and others will be drawn in. That very willingness to speak about what you really know, your spirituality and the energy that you hold is going to attract your tribe. It's going to dissipate any low vibrations, and it's going to attract the ones that share energy with you, that share that high vibration, that share that positive headspace with you. Okay? So likewise, if there's anybody in your life, because I'm getting the feeling that there's somebody in your life that's kind of casting a shadow. And as you can hear, all the babies are waking up now, so we did perfect timing. There's somebody in your life that's kind of casting a shadow on all that you do. They kind of got something bad to say, and they're just doing all this Debbie Downer type shit. Rather than trying to push them away, if that has not worked, trying to push this person away, what you can do is just embrace the love, light, the love, peace, and happiness, that high vibration. And what's going to happen is they will not be able to sustain in your environment. As long as you hold yourself in that high vibration and do not allow yourself to come down to deal with them, they will not sustain in your environment, okay? Those are the messages I have for you, Lakia. I look forward to reading all of your comments. Yes, baby. Good morning, my Papa Bears. You went and got all the bread out the kitchen. I see you and your brother got some bread slices. You're a happy boy this morning, huh? Yeah. You got bread too, baby? Oh, go eat at your children's table. Go on, guys. Go sit at your children's table and eat. Granny's room is not the place to eat. I know you think it is, but it is not. Words of clarity are awesome. Thank you to all who have supported this art. This, for the time being, is a custom deck. It will not always be available as a custom deck. If you would like the custom Words of Clarity deck, I have not yet put a timeline on it, but I know that it will not always be available. Wonderful tool, customized for you, channeled messages. Each card is its own channeled messages. They come in a cute little crown roll bag. And it's like, while supplies last, right? In case y'all didn't know, I used to drink a lot. And it was all preparation for this spiritual work. Oh my God, that sounded horrible. I hope you're laughing with me though, because that was really, really funny. You're like, you have no idea how funny that was. Seriously. Yeah. No, definitely a beautiful tool to have, to own, to make one of your own custom channeled messages. What I do is I basically, oh goodness, that was a loud toot. Oh goodness. Did y'all hear that toot on camera? Oh my grandsons be tooting. Tooting they horns. Okay, go on. Go sit down on the children's table with that bread, please, children. Go on. Y'all need to listen to your granny better. I asked this a long time ago. I'm going over there right now. I'm not going to do your nails right now. You're eating. Your mom cut your nails? That's wonderful. She's supposed to. And that hand too. That's good. It's better to cut the nails on both hands. And your feet as well. That's awesome. That's awesome. Excuse me. So, yeah, good morning, world. And as I try to catch my breath, somebody, there's something you really need to say. There's somebody who's watching right now. You really, really need to say what's on your heart. I feel like you're choking yourself out by not, and this is a straight up channeled message for somebody. You're still listening to this live right now, or you will still be listening to this as it's up as a recording, okay? There's something that you've been biting back from saying for so long, that if you don't find a way to say it productively, it's going to come out in some chaos. Let me just say that now. Because something is going to develop. It's like Love Source God is like, I gave you the chance to say it. I urged you to say it. You still ain't said it. You still ain't said it. You still haven't said it. It's on your mind. You better face it and say it. Yeah, somebody's got something very strong within them that really needs to be said. And I'm getting the sense of it being about standing your ground, representing your truth, and as far as what you allow yourself, how you allow yourself to be treated, respected, spoken to, something like that. Maybe even somebody tapping into your belongings, your finances, your somebody that's been stealing from you, something like that. I was just shown a situation where somebody was stealing from a business for years and got away with it knowingly. This person allowed it. So somebody has something very important to say. Please get it out so that I can stop choking. The website was there on the screen, and you know what I mean when I say lphtarot.com, as in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time.